Welcome into my studio, temporary studio in Todos Santos, Baja Sur, Mexico. I've made it down here and I've spent the last 3 weeks settling, integrating into this new, beautiful town. I am in love with it. It's so beautiful, peaceful. I'm so grateful to the citizens of Todos Santos for how kind you all are and for how welcoming. And I am so grateful to be living near the ocean for the first time in my life. I grew up in the desert, then I moved to the Pacific Northwest, and for around just under 17 years, I lived on Lake Union, right in Seattle metropolis, though living on the lake felt like a daily vacation, and that was just a lovely way to live, and I am forever grateful for that opportunity. So I feel like I've graduated to some degree, and I have moved on to the ocean. I have much more to explore and much more. I'm definitely out of my comfort zone and learning how to navigate this new geographical energy, really, and the expanse of the ocean. There's a lot of metaphor there, and I'm grateful for the opportunity. Thank you for joining me today in this welcoming video to my new life, to my being able to share many new thoughts, ideas that have been coming to me since embarking on this expanded journey. So I am staying in a temporary housing. We have wonderful friends down here in Todos Santos that are sharing their beautiful condo space with us, and they have been more than gracious in our living here and doing what we do out of their beautiful space in this beautiful town. I am here today. It is it's June. Time is very intriguing right now. I don't know if you've noticed that. Time is not near as linear for me anyway as it used to be, and nor is time actually linear whatsoever. There we go. However, I'm really feeling the expansion of it not being a linear timeline like I have experienced for all of my life up until now. Today, according to our calendar, our current calendar, it is June 21st. It's June 22nd, actually. Yesterday was June 21st, where most of us, and well, as many as celebrate solstice around the world, many of us coming together in meditation or a special event celebrating solstice, whether it's the longest day of the summer for some of us around the world, and for others, it is the shortest day in winter, depending on where you are in the world. I did celebrate with a few thousand people on a beautiful solstice call with Kelly Kolodny. If you're familiar at all with her, I highly recommend her work. She is a very clear and bright, beautiful, wonderful channel. I love the work that Kelly Kolodny does, channeling Archangel Raphael. And I am sitting here today having been to a beautiful ecstatic temple event in Todos Santos, there is a regular weekly ecstatic dance group that meets, and I have tapped into that community, and I'm so very grateful. I was able to experience that earlier following yesterday's meditation and my opportunity to go to the beach. I sat on the sand and connected with the waves and the sand and the earth and the sky. And what a gift to be here connecting in this way. I am so accustomed to connecting with the evergreens and the Douglas fir and the gentle mists of the Pacific Northwest. And I am now in the desert with the palms and the doves and the sand and the waves. It's a very, very different experience, and I'm grateful to have been brought here. There are so many things unfolding, including this amazing concrete building that I am currently living in. There is so much symbolism in this concrete. My husband calls it prison chic. Our friends have it decorated and accentuated in really beautiful details. Lovely artisan wood that is throughout the space. Interestingly, I had a series of recurring dreams that happened back in sometime between 2011 and 2015. I lost count of how many times this dream would happen. There were slight differences, but basically these dreams occurring were in a cement arena, this concrete arena, and part of my dream happened upstairs on a stage that was a concrete slab. The look of what you're seeing behind me now was the backdrop to the stage in which this dream continued to occur. In front of me and outside of the stage was a stadium or, seating. It was an amphitheater that, in my best guess, estimate, in my dream, I kept feeling like there were 20,000 or more people, 20,000 at least people waiting out in the stadium area on their concrete bleachers that were just many stories high. And they were waiting for me to do my work. And as a musician and performing and recording and touring artist for years, I kept waiting it was my grandmother that was in this dream, standing in front of me, waiting for me to do what it was I was here to do. And I was so confused. I kept waiting for her to speak. She would never speak to me. She would just look at me, and I was really aggravated because in every single time this dream happened, I would say to her, "What do you want me to do? What is it you're looking at me to do?" And over the course of the years that this dream would happen and recur, I began to realize she's waiting for me to figure this out. She cannot tell me. I have, in my waking hours, asked, "Please direct me, please give me clarity," asking my higher self, how am I to know what it is I'm here to do? And over the years, here I am in the year 2025, having been given sometimes slow drips, and a lot of asking, a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, asking my guides, connecting with my higher self, and asking my ancestors and my grandmother that has shown up in these dreams for so many years, what is it I'm here to do? What are you waiting for me to do? And I'm grateful that in these slow drips and in my following the breadcrumbs and the synchronicities and the symbols, I am here where I'm at today at this very moment. And I've been really intrigued as we've been living in this home and setting up my office space with this concrete behind me. It's been a little surreal, a little eerie in some ways, not in a dark way, but kind of this, whoa, I am now seeing in the physical world, my physical world, my work over the years having brought me to this place where I'm physically residing and working out of. And today is my first day to actually record any of my thoughts. And I'm here in the year 2025, having come so very far in my own evolution, in my self-embodiment journey, my higher self-embodiment journey, coming to the place where I am working with the Sophia Dragon tribe. It's work that Kaya Ra has brought in. I am not hired or nor employed by Kaya Ra or her foundation or organization in any way. I have certified as a Sophia, I have certified as a Sophia Circle facilitator, and I love the work I'm able to do there. Again, it's not an affiliation with Kaya Ra in any way, but I've gone through her leadership course and certified to be able to facilitate the Sophia Circle journeys. That will be for another day for me to share. Interestingly, though, in my work that I've had my grandmother appearing to me in dreams over the years, beginning in 2012, I also began receiving visitations and messages. I will probably end up reading the thoughts that I've written down regarding my visitations from the various ascended masters that are within the grouping of the Sophia Dragon tribe that Kaya Ra talks about in her book, The Sophia Code. And it's one huge reason why I began working with the Sophia Code as I started seeing the similarities between the ascended masters that are spoken of and essentially are the Sophia Code and the Sophia Dragon tribe. They are the beings that were appearing to me incrementally along this journey of my own, where my own grandmother was sending nuggets and droplets of information for me to follow, the symbols, the synchronicity, the messages, and paralleled with these ascended masters incrementally coming into my life, up until even the year that I began studying with the Sophia Code, and then ending with my becoming certified as a Sophia Circle facilitator in December of 2024. So that is just another journey and story that I'm very sure I'll be sharing with you soon. It's just come into my life with the other work that I have done and shown up at the right time, and has made so much sense in my own spiritual journey, my own awakening, and within the higher self-embodiment work that I have been very, very steeped in. My intent today is to offer a prayer and a blessing for any of you who are coming across my page, some of you who are regular subscribers and follow my work. Thank you for being here today with this solstice energy and this portal, and this portal that we have walked into, I believe, highest potential timeline. I would like to keep trusting that we have walked into a highest potential timeline. I want to offer a prayer and a blessing for any of you watching, for myself, for our loved ones, for the world, for humanity as a whole. There are so many of us carrying love and peace and hope in our hearts. And my encouragement to my own heart, to any of you watching, and to the world and humanity is to continue to please carry this peace. I know that there are atrocities happening. I woke up this morning to learning of greater atrocities happening. And I can only hope, all right, I have a choice. I have a choice to fall into despair, or I have a choice to continue to hold the energy of hope and peace and love winning. This is my prayer. This is my prayer. This is my prayer that we will win through love. That this portal that we have just opened up to in this beautiful solstice and all of the meditations and the loving, peaceful, heart-centered work that is being done on this planet, I pray, will continue to hold the peace, and any of the dark forces, energies that are working overtime to overthrow this peaceful, heart-centered work, you are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. You are not welcome here. I offer my heart into the collective of the millions of other souls on this planet working toward peace, holding peace in our heart, holding hope. I add my voice and I add my heart to this collective, to this reality of unification and peace and kindness. And every single human being on this planet having their voice heard. Every person on this planet matters. Every person on this planet matters. Every person on this planet matters. Everyone is deserving of peace and love and joy and comfort and serenity. This is my prayer. It is done. It is done. It is done. By the power of three, a perfect Trinity. It is done.